thank you again for joining us on our podcast, the Unrealisticbox podcast, where we live our own dream and we dream very big. Today we have Miguel Thomas, part 2. Our interesting conversation last week ended on a high, and we had to continue talking to him. And this week we'll be talking about investing, motivation, and doing what you must for your family, providing for your family. Listen in, and I really do hope that you learned something.
All right, so let us transition. I know that you invest. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how you got into investing, because I know you did Forex and stuff like that. So talk to us about your journey, the investment journey, and what you can share with the listening audience.
All right, no problem. I'm gonna pull everything back to college, and going on the work and travel thing and whatever. As I mentioned earlier, the third time doing the work and travel was the hardest, because I've never worked so much in my life. You get me? I mean, the money is good enough, but at that point, I never did look on the money at all. I was like, yo, I have enough things I'm doing, brother. Sometimes I feel body, mind, my soul just wither away. At that time, daughter they just born.
Oh, okay. Double motivation.
So then, you'd have to find time for the wife and baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
24.
That I call that bleed.
Yeah.
I bleed. Yeah. But the way how I get time for her is if it's a day off at my event coordinating job, then when I say, all right, you want to do the 2 jobs them, or I want to do 1 today. I'm going to say, hey, you know what, I'm going to go on the construction site early, put in some work, every time I'm done, I'm going to leave, I'm going to go see them. You get me? And that's
so they were up with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Let them live over there.
They live over
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, live over there. So yeah, in the midst of all that, I'm tired, my body stressed all the time. And like me, I say, I know sometime I come back to Jamaica, my degree I've reached in my hand. So I'm done school now and everything. But me, I said to myself, like, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. No. I don't want to do this lame, brother. You get me? I would say, so hold on. So when time I get the degree, I do the same thing, but little nicer. It's a computer I work, but I'm working at comfort, but they put the 2 together at work them same way. So I said, no. I have to be something else out there.
Yeah.
You get me? I'm going to come home, I get the degree, and I did blessed, because as I get the degree, like a month after, I end up in a graphic design role. Little to no experience, professional experience.
Yeah.
And I do the work and everything, but I say, no, brother, money good, but which part of my head there are the things that me want out of life? I said, this not get me there. I not get rich from this. No. You get me? That's when I start Forex, right? And the way how individuals market it over social media is, yo, quick money. And you go reach yourself, and you go good. You just have to focus, put your mind to it, and you go catch it. You get me? But them not tell you the truth.
True. Talk to us. Tell us the truth. We are listening. Yeah, it does.
Only 5% of people are successful at Forex trading. The other 95, then give it up, them let it go, them stop doing it. They don't tell you that. And the reason why is because, a lot of people, they don't know about financial intelligence, emotional intelligence.
Emotions have a whole lot to do
Exactly.
with Forex. I learned that very late.
With Forex, it's 90% psychology, 10% skill.
Yeah.
You get me? It's all in your head.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the money for back that, if you're a hard-working individual and you're going to take that money there, you go do Forex and you see it lose and you what, that's going to mash up your head. No matter how good you are,
Yeah.
When you look on your hard earned
Your
money and
money.
go down the drain, it
Yes.
go mash up your head. You go look into yourself and say, yo, brother, I spend 50 hours a week, I do this, and in a 10-minute all your money gone. Just because you don't really understand what you do. Forex is a journey. You get me? Investing is a journey. I've sat down, lose whole heap of sleep, 2 years. Okay, if I listen to a lot of Forex gurus or people, man, them were good, them spend way more time. But I know so the thing go. You can't just get up and do, and you're not seeing no progress.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? But regardless, I was doing it, make little money here and there, lose way more than I gain, and I not regret none of it. No regret none of it at all. So what I told myself was, all right, meanwhile, may I learn this? Come and see if we can find something else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I discovered the stock market. And I'm like, wait, say I tell myself, this day, so the whole time I was just to find this. Keep in mind, I knew nothing about it either. But the knowledge I gained from Forex, it was easily relatable to stocks.
Mm-hmm.
The charts and price fluctuation and the fact that it used an index to watch the price.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? Well, for you to watch the price. That helped me out a lot. But still, there was a lot to learn about it, and there was a lot of fundamentals I didn't have. And I wouldn't advise anybody to do what I did, right? And disclaimer, not a financial advisor.
There we go.
Don't want nobody follow me. But after researching and reading and YouTubing, I was like, I can't do this, man. You get me? And you see my first paycheck, I did get from my first graphic design job, I take the whole of that payday. Boom. One stock. You get me? I had no idea what I do. We just say, you know what? I can put on the money there so, and the money I go grow, because I saw them say the stocks go. The money I go grow. Right? At the time, they have money, they have, how you call it, emergency funds, they have money off a desk. So I never just drop in money where willing to lose. Because as I say, I read it, I research it, and it was like, I don't put in no money, whatever. And at the time, I did that before it, so I lose a whole bunch of money already. So I kind of get comfortable with losing. You get me? We get comfortable with and then I was like, all right, comfortable with it, but when I like it, when I want it, when I want to lose no money. But that sounds very horrible, so I take the whole of the money to put there. But guess what? I never lose from it, but I never gain as much as I did I expect. You get me? But I gained something. And I would say that, nobody not teach me. I'm not no mentor, I'm not no nothing. I just teach myself.
So self-discipline.
Basically.
Yeah.
You get me? And the fact that COVID did happen, everybody locked down and this. I'm like, my lockdown, I do my work. I was a work at home graphic designer because then, you have to do everything at home. But so they were like, can I do this at home and whatever. And I realized that after work, I have a lot of time. So I started to develop and hone in on my skills. And I said, you know what? It's an investment thing. I want to know more about it. I search and...
So your stocks, it was local or international?
It was local, but we'll get there.
Mercy.
Right?
Okay.
So I wanted to know more. I started getting more interested. And it's like, what I realized is that experience is the best teacher.
Yes. Absolutely.
You get me? Because whilst I was doing the research and reading, and it was telling me everything, but I wasn't experiencing it.
Yep.
So it's when I start to experience it and everything I'm gonna learn, you get me, all of the theories and stuff like that, I start feel it, I start understand, and that made me make better decisions.
Yeah.
I started to see growth in my portfolio. I started to really understand how to invest. I started to understand all the terms that were out there, like compound interesting, right? All of the what do I call it? Compound interest, buying power. Give me another one. I can't ask you to give me another one. We call it now, ticker symbols, stuff like that. You get me? Reading balance sheets, finding about the assets that the company has, how much liquidity and cash flow and everything it's just to see how profitable this company is, how much debt them have, how much all of them stuff.
Have you ever risked investing in a startup company?
Yes. That was the first one with the the first big one. Very risky. You get me? Someone say, yo, my day, I mean, I risk it for your biscuit and anything. You get me? So after I realized the growth in my portfolio and how everything I go, I'm like, no man, more. We need to go to the US. We need to see how we can get into the stock market over there. The US stock market is extremely volatile, way more volatile than our market because the volumes are higher. You get me? There's more people in the market. And with that being said, the fact of seeing your money going down and up is great. You get me? So they have my head from my body, but they know me I do. I'm gonna say, yo, you're going at this, you're trying. And I try my hand at it, and boy, it's been going very well. You get me?
Is it something that you would teach to someone?
Yes.
You would?
I would definitely teach it to someone.
Okay.
I would definitely, we don't call it now, the word motivate a whole bunch of people to start doing this. I have a small circle of friends. You get me?
Okay.
And they see me doing it, they're interested, so they start doing it, and as a result of that, I'm like, let me share my knowledge so they don't really end up
making the mistake with it.
Well, it was a mistake, but I never got burnt. You get me? But not everyone has the same luck. So I wouldn't wish that on my friend or anything. So I taught them, showed them all of that, gave them the resources. Hey, look at this. This is how you do this. This is how you do that.
So would you transition that knowledge and compile the knowledge that you gained and transition into digital marketing, where you do like digital presentations of what you know, put it on the internet so the world would know about that?
I would do it, but at this current moment, I don't have substantial knowledge as yet. What I know is basically intermediate stuff, and it's enough to talk to anyone and get them started.
Okay.
But it's not enough to basically, hold their hands and tell them every single thing they need to know. So with that being said, I realized that the stocks, it was working out way better for me in 3 months than the Forex was doing in 2 years. So I basically transitioned over and started to focus on stocks. I trade stocks. I do long-term stocks. I do bonds, retirement accounts. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to focus here. And this is where everything is. Don't get me wrong. I don't let go the Forex.
Are we still doing it?
Ever so often, but not with as much money as I'd started out with first. Like a very small amount, and just try my hand and practice, because the focus is on learning and getting the skill.
Yes.
Because if you focus on just, you can make money, with the stocks, you can make it fast. But if you focus on that, you got always get burned. And then you got always say, oh no, I'm gonna recommend nobody for do that, nobody for this, nobody for that, because I scam them.
Yeah.
None of that no good. You get me?
What I find too is that when you discipline yourself enough, it affects different areas of your life. So it not only just affects you learning and growing from stocks and your investments and in forex, but different aspects, whether you're buying a new house or you're building a relationship with a friend, family, whatever aspect, or starting a new business, it will have a direct impact into how, well that comes off.
That's definitely correct.
All right, so we're going to play a game.
All right.
We're going to play a wording game. So it's okay. All right, so we're going to play a wording game. I'm going to give you a word. I'm going to give you this book with the word on it. You're going to try to pronounce the word. There is also a sentence written on it, and you're going to use the context clues to give me the definition of the word. And then after that, my co-host here, she will do the same thing. Yeah? And then the other one is I'm going to give you a word and you're going to spell it. And then same thing, context clues, all up. It's okay.
All right.
You ready?
I guess you can do.
All right. So this is your word.
Where? This right here, sir?
Yeah, that one there.
What's next to that word? Hold on. Come on, take up the book, you know, no problem.
Not safe. Is that a no identity?
Oh my God, don't know.
I try to pronounce it. You know, say ba. No. I have
All right, well, let's give you 2 attempts.
2.
Yeah.
So the first one is trichinosis.
Oh, can spell the word? Spell it.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna say the second one. So first, trichinosis or trichinosis. It's TRICHINOSTS.
Not T-I.
Where?
I.
Oh, it's another I.
Yeah.
I think I want T.
So we get the
so them T, them two, some of them say wrong, man.
One again. There's a T. I.
Trichinosis or trichinosis.
Okay. All right, there's a pick one.
Pick one?
Yeah.
Pick one what?
Final answer. Which one are you going?
Try or true.
True, man, say true.
Trichinosis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trichinosis.
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 Oh,
Oh, close.
The CH.
Close.
Yeah. All right, so read the sentence and
Oh, them 2 sentences there?
that's a one sentence.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Okay. Her children were probably dying of trichinosis from pork. She what's this? Undercooked.
Mm-hmm. So trichinosis is a disease?
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it from I say the cyst at the back of it sounds definitely like a disease.
What? Okay, right. So it's a disease. Well, you have to give me a little bit more.
A little bit more, like what?
Yeah. Like what? From who?
Undercooked. Oh,
I mean, it said it right there, so.
No, but you need to say it.
From undercooked food or meat, pork.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's a disease caused by eating raw or uncooked pork infested with a kind of a worm that lives as a parasite.
It's just pork.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So, Laura, your time.
Oh, she have a word too?
She does.
Oh, I think she that give me fair word.
No. Wait, sometimes that word is help us. Here's my code.
You want me to hold your hand?
Jesus.
Because me did that struggle as well, you know?
Google, yeah.
Where you find them word there?
They don't have chia. It's not chia.
I'm
not going to say chia.
Why don't you say? Is that hit with all
What?
Mm-mm.
Kai? No, Chai. Kiaros. Kia? It's not Kia. What? I don't even. What's the origin, miss? This is not a good spelling bee.
It's not spelling bee. You
Is
mean?
that noun or adjective?
If I
Right?
keep that on this now, no sense, man.
All right. Chiaroscurist.
Okay, fine.
Wait.
Okay.
Or chiroscurist. Wait. With the R is R.
R.
So what is this?
R. But summarize it.
Why don't I the word of a second line?
No.
Oh, come and say no.
Write it in a script first, or summarize it in a block letter so you can see.
Oh,
Say CHIAROSCURIST.
Cairo.
And you know what it is. Let them say.
Cairo. Scurist. Curist. Wait. Cairo curist.
You sound like a scientist.
Cairo. Cairo curist.
That's all
Alright,
right.
that's it.
Chiaroscurist.
So what a right word. Chiaroscurist.
Yeah. I was close.
What that even mean?
Alright.
So the sentence is he, like his brother, was an Italian chiaroscurist that would use 2 blocks for their prints in a German manner. Builder? No. Was an Italian painter that would use 2 blocks for their prints. Him have some talent.
Okay.
In a German manner. Oh wait. In a German prints in a German for their prints in a German manner. 2 blocks for their prints in a German manner.
Blocks.
He was an Italian. What Italian people do? They mold. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
So we are either a builder or an artist.
What type of artist?
Cement artist.
Cement artist.
Clay
That's what we're going with.
clay artist.
Like chiaroscurist means someone who's a builder.
A
or
clay.
Sculpture. That's what you want to
Right. No, but sculptor is sculptor.
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 Yeah.
Fam.
Okay. Well, you were right the first time, but you didn't have any confidence. It's actually a painter who uses light and shade.
So you couldn't like
No, ma'am. No,
Or
you,
wink
I
and
didn't.
give me a
He
hint.
didn't even look for me.
Look across our foot the tears.
So it's a painter who uses light and shade rather than color to create the illusion of volume. Chiaroscurist. Not bad though. Alright, so the next one. Oh, the next one. Absolutely not. Is Miguel. I'm gonna give you a word.
Oh yeah, give me a word.
Yeah, and you're gonna
Okay.
spell it for us. Alright, so your word is medieval.
I'll try to get one nice one like that. That's not hard. If you get it wrong, sir.
Favorite?
Medieval, right?
Medieval, yeah. And they tell me the meaning.
I mean, I know I'm right, you know, but no, I question myself. MIDEVIL or 2D.
No.
What? Medieval?
Medieval. That's why I gave the words here. It won't spell like it's own.
Hold on.
Go again. You have one more attempt. That's why I'm giving you the word. You feel like they're that easy.
I know me.
Hold on. Somebody
don't-
text me. Hold on.
No.
Medieval? Medieval.
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't do that.
Medieval or medieval?
Medieval.
So, I don't know if I 2D.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna try it. It sounds like 2Ds.
Oh. She wants a word as easy as me.
So, MIDDEIVLE.
No, it's actually MEDIEVAL.
Medieval times.
Yeah. What? Medieval. That's how it's that's how it's pronounced.
Ah,
So,
boy.
yeah. What do you think medieval
Flat
means?
man. But viewers them probably are disappointed. Look at that talk good and boy I do this.
So what does
I
medieval
coordinate
mean?
wedding and you know what it mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean we can just say medieval times, but what medieval times mean?
1800.
What are you doing?
Just the 1800s. I mean,
Garbage.
I know that medieval.
Yeah, medieval are only like,
okay,
but,
okay.
Yeah, but you can't.
What it mean? What them time they mean? I mean, a time when there was, you know, I might like I make a fool of myself. Like I look at that one.
I don't know. It's basically relating to Middle Age time.
Can I just when I answer it then?
Did you?
I said medieval times.
All right, Laura. This is your word. Connoisseur. Come true, friend.
I'm from Paris.
Yeah.
No.
Man, I love it. You might get it. So, connoisseur.
Alright, no E. Connoisseur. The Paris people use.
They don't use E.
No.
Okay.
Connoisseur. Now we'll go with the first one.
Alright, Mama, spell true.
CO.
I will have no like my face focus.
NOSSUIR.
What again?
No.
I said what I said. Is it right?
No.
What is it?
CONNOISSEUR.
That's a lie.
It is the truth.
I'm French. I know how to.
Give me the meaning of the word, please.
Is that the baggage man them?
Jesus. You mean a concierge? You did not
It's a
mean
connoisseur?
I said a connoisseur.
No,
She just defined and
something
the
different that man can
concierge, right? What she just explained was a concierge of sorts.
No one dinosaur, yeah?
I don't get that sentence.
A sentence. Okay. This is a gift that any wine connoisseur would love. That was the sentence again. Or the exhibition will be a delight for the collector and connoisseur of silver ornaments.
The connoisseur is Mario.
What?
Connoisseur is
A person who collects and tastes.
You should try. We're proud of you.
You know, so if you listen to the context, you get them.
One more time.
One again. All right. So 1. The exhibition will be a delight for the collector and connoisseur of silver ornaments. And sentence 2. This is a gift that any wine connoisseur would love.
An expert in collection of items.
Okay. It's an expert on matters involving the judgment of beauty, quality, or skill in art or food and music. Help. Okay. I cannot with you. Miguel.
Yes.
All right. So our question to you is, so you're 90 years old. And what What advice would you give to your grandchildren for the future?
90 years old. Kind of hard to put myself in other shoes there. Because I know if
Just pretend that we're gonna live.
pretend.
Yeah.
I might have dementia then time. But let me think. I'm gonna tell to my grandchildren then. There's another facts I don't know is just there's so much.
Yeah.
You know?
So what words of wisdom would you share that you feel is most important to take them through their future, whatever years?
But I'll probably say, boy, or I pick me them or something, you know. But still, my boy, you're very young. You get me, and this life can be very hard. And almost every single thing is driven by money. You have to have money to do certain things. I'm not talking extravagant, my boy. I know you're going to want your family. You get me? And you're going to want your family comfortable.
Right.
And you're not going to want them to worry about the next meal. You're not going to want your wife to look to another man for anything, your child, nothing. You want to make sure you provide, you take care of them. And you want to make sure you can use your pocket and bless people in your family and other people around you. You get me? Bless them as much as you can. You will be rewarded greatly in due time. And the last thing I'm going to say to him, or the last thing I'm going to say, my boy, is find something where you love, where you enjoy, that can bring you that amount of money. Because there's so much in this world right now that can bring forth, a very good source of income. And by the time I tell you this, I don't know how the world's set up. It might even more advanced and more easy and better to get into something that can drive that money to you. So focus on it from early and see what you want to do and try as much things. And if you fail at them, don't regret it. Just take them as an experience and move on.
What our question to close, because it's in sync with our title. What's one unrealistic dream that you have that can be very realistic? Might not be unrealistic to you, of course. It might be unrealistic to others.
I have one on the top of my head.
Mercy.
It's very silly, but ever since I was small, I always thought about it, and it even drove my interest to the type of movies. Actually, like I love fictional movies, especially superhero movies. I was always, when I was younger, I always say, when I get bigger, I want to discover some power or something, and something can fly and do all sorts of things, And now I'm older and see how the world actually works. I know that almost nothing is impossible. It may not be a superpower, but there might be some technology or something out there that will be developed that can let you achieve something like a superhero. Let's say more go invisible. You can put on a full body suit, and it mimics the surroundings and the reflection of light and everything, make you seem invisible to the naked eye. You get me? Let's say a flyer want to fly. We're not going to talk about plane or anything like that. Let's say them develop not a jetpack, but something where you can just attach onto your hands and your foot. And when you do a certain movement, you just take off and you can start fly. Make people like actually see another ear and say, oh, you know, no jetpack, you know, no this, you know, no that. So, oh, the hell am I fly? You get me? So yeah. I think that's that.
Nice.
So we are very grateful, Mr. Thomas, that you came and you spent this time with us to enlighten us and to share your story. We're forever grateful. Benjamin Disarelli says, beware of endeavoring to become a great man in a hurry. One such attempt in 10,000 may succeed, and these are fearful odds. And this ties in well because we're talking about our Forex, and you were saying that we don't need to rush it. It's a long haul venture. We have to enjoy the journey, have to experience certain losses, certain wins so that we can grow.
Right.
And I think this is a good cherry on the top to just say thank you, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In your
Appreciate
endeavors.
I appreciate it.
And this is coming from Kimberly and I from
The Unrealistic Box. The Unrealistic. But before you go, just one more for the people. Where can they find you on social media?
The same art by Dre. That is my personal and my art page.
Okay.
I would say business, but you can find my portraits there. And I have that I'm a graphic designer as well. So, you can definitely DM me. Or if you want something more professional, you can work through emails. And we can go from there.
Yes. So again, thank you so much for coming out, for sharing your story. You have indeed become an inspiration to a lot of people you don't even know. You have inspired us, to be consistent and to be determined and to have this drive for success and for achieving our goals, and for that we must say thank you. And to everyone out there in audio land, we would like to say thank you for listening once again to another episode of the Unrealistic Box, where we have realistic discussions about unrealistic dreams. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you for tuning into the Unrealistic Box. I hope you were inspired and motivated to inspire and motivate someone else. Follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Follower Productions. Be kind, spread love, and remember, live your own journey.